Hey guys, it's Allie, and in today's video, we are going to be doing a tier list and ranking all of the American Girl redhead dolls. Now, I did do this video with blonde dolls, and I was inspired by a few AGTubers, but one I forgot to mention was PinkSmartiesAG, just because when making that specific video, the videos that inspired me were the ones that I had mentioned, but I did link this video in the description as I watched it afterwards, and I know for a fact PinkSmartiesAG ranked redhead dolls. I'm not sure who else has done it, so this is not my original idea, but I do want to give credit where credit is due and make up for me forgetting to mention them in the video last time. So credit to PinkSmartiesAG. So I absolutely love redheaded dolls. I only own one in my collection, but I really do want to own another. So we are going to be ranking these dolls, and these are the tiers. I didn't customize them from this template, and I will link this down below if any of you guys want to do this tier list. But we have outstanding in every way. Overall, a good doll. Meh, could have been better. Needs improvement, and something went wrong here. And I haven't watched the redheaded video in a while, so I can't remember exactly where they put every single doll, but I have a feeling the whole something went wrong here tier was meant for Mary Ellen. There is one doll here though that is missing, and that would be Courtney. I did not add her in. I don't know if she's considered blonde or red, like strawberry blonde, but I would probably put her in needs improvement. I'm not a Courtney fan. I hope this list has all of the other redheads, so let's get into the ranking. But before that, I'm going to quickly interrupt this video to talk about a brand called Bbeautydesigns. This is not sponsored. I'm not getting paid to promote this shop. However, they did send me a wig for free, and I did want to quickly mention it in this video. So I got to pick out any wig from their site, and I decided to go with the historical Guinevere pumpkin spice medieval wig for an American Girl doll, because it really reminds me of one of my favorite K-pop groups, Twice, the member Sana, and more. She had hair very similar to this, and I just wanted to do a recreation. I figured this is the perfect video to tie this wig into, as it has to do with redheads because it is a red wig. So the wig is really soft and nice, it's good quality, and it was quite easy to get onto the doll. This hair texture is also very unique. I don't see it a ton in doll wigs where it's like wavy, but it's not like curly waves, and I really like it. That's what really drew me to this wig. So this shop has different wigs for smart dolls, American Girl dolls, and they even sell some eyes and accessories and clothing items for 18-inch dolls. I will have their Instagram linked down below if you want to check them out. So once again, thank you to Bbeautydesigns for sending me this wig, and if you want to see more photos of my doll in the wig, make sure to follow me on Instagram to see those photos. So without further ado, let's go back to ranking the redheads. So we are back from watching a redheaded wig unboxing, and now we are going to be ranking American Girl redhead wigs. So the first one is Blaire, and I know her stock photo absolutely sucks, and a lot of people, if you are brand new to my channel, would expect me to put her in something went wrong here. But if we're ranking the dolls, I don't know if we're ranking like their wigs or the doll overall, but I'm mainly talking about like appearance here in their wig. I'm gonna put it in outstanding in every way. I absolutely love her wig. I really do want Blaire in my collection if I were to get another redhead. It's such a really vibrant shade of red. It looks very unique compared to all the other red dolls you can see at the bottom of the screen. It's super bright and vibrant. I love the wavy hair texture, and I love that her hair comes styled in a waterfall braid. It is a super cool hairstyle, and one that I can't even do. I can do most American Girl hairstyles, just not the waterfall braid. So in terms of ranking her hair, she's definitely going in outstanding in every way. The next doll is Emily, and I wouldn't say she's that much of a redhead. I see her more as being like a caramel color, but she's on this list. I'm gonna put her in meh, could have been better. Her hair color isn't super vibrant to me, but it is a very unique hair length for American Girl. We don't see that too often, but there's no super standout feature about it to me. So I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Right in the middle. Next is Felicity, and I'm gonna put her in overall a good doll. I really love her red hair color, and the pink curls make it unique, even though it's not the best when you're trying to make a modern Felicity. I will acknowledge that her hair color is super nice, and it does look really good with her green eyes. Now, I am terrible at truly mean numbers, so I cannot tell you who this is, but I'm just gonna go put her in needs improvement. So a lot of the older American Girl dolls all have bangs, and apparently this is because the original supplier really only could make doll wigs with bangs. That's why the original 3 all had bangs and Kirsten had bangs, even though it was not popular in her time period. I can't remember the exact user who told me that in the comment section of one of my videos, but thank you, whoever you are, if you are watching this. I'm not sure if they still had the same manufacturer by the time the Truly Me line dolls got released, or maybe it's just because bangs were super trendy in the 90s, but it's definitely a feature we have seen so many times, and it doesn't make her wig unique at all. However, this whole shade of like a reddish brown is not super common for American Girl, and that's why she's not in the something went wrong here tier. Plus, I'm not a huge fan of how dark her eyes are compared to her hair. I do have brown eyes, but I'm just not a huge fan of this combination, or at least the way the stock photo makes it look. Here's another Truly Me doll with bangs, and I do not know her name. I'm just gonna put her in something went wrong here. Her hair color is not as unique as the one above it. Oh my gosh, we have one in every tier. That's cute. And this wig comes in so many different colors. There's blue eyes, and there's so many dolls with this wig, different colors, but blue eyes. It's not unique, and I'm just gonna put her in something went wrong here. I don't ever see myself wanting this doll. This doll is very similar, but I think I'm gonna put her in needs improvement, as I do prefer her wig color. It's just more of a vibrant brown. Wait, these aren't even meant to be brown. They're supposed to be red. They look brown to me, okay? Like so dark red that's almost brown. So yeah, that's why they're low, I guess. They're barely red. But yeah, she's kind of a mixture between those past 2 dolls, but I think maybe it's just the photo, but her hair looks more vibrant, and that's why she's in needs improvement and not just something went wrong here. 33, I absolutely love, and I'm gonna put her in, overall a good doll, I think. I prefer Blaire's wig just because we've seen 33's hair color on a few other dolls before. I love the fact that it's curly and red. There's so many iconic 33s out there, and I really love the blue eyes with her red hair. And yes, she's a classic mold. So many of these dolls are classic molds. Wow, wait. Oh my gosh, we've got like maybe 2 dolls or something that aren't classic mold. That is, wait, no. No. Josefina. 2 of these dolls that are not classic molds. Okay. So American Girl could definitely be more creative there, but I really like 33. She's one of my favorite redheads, and that's why she's overall a good doll. Another number I'm bad at, I want to say this is like 30, no, she's not 39. She's in the 30s. I just don't know hers, but I'm gonna put her in needs improvement just because this kind of looks like 39 with brown eyes, and American Girl has used this wig in a variety of colors on different dolls before, and I'm just not the biggest fan of it. It's not great for doing hairstyles because the layered hair will always like start popping out. It looks good when it's down, but as someone who likes to style doll hair, it's not the best. Like, you can't do braids because the front pieces are just gonna come out. You can't do ponytails without the hair coming out, so it's not my favorite wig to work with. I think this doll is 36, and I'm gonna put her in overall a good doll. Definitely very unique for the redhead. She has a shorter red wig with bangs, but it's more of like a pumpkin-y red, I think, compared to some of the darker ones with bangs that we saw earlier. She has some green eyes, which kind of look like a lighter green to me, and I like it because it's a rare feature to see from American Girl compared to blue or brown eyes. She is a classic mold, unfortunately, but I think she's a very cute doll overall. Oh, another number I'm bad at. 37? I don't know. I'm gonna put her in overall a good doll. This is a doll that I never really paid attention to for many years, but one day I just saw her, or somebody mentioned her, and I was like, wait, this doll is so cute and nobody talks about her. She has really short red hair. I actually don't even know if I know anyone who owns this doll, but it's so unique in terms of redhead wigs, and I absolutely love it. She has freckles, which I love. I love doll freckles. I still need a doll who has them. And she does have dark brown eyes, which I'm not the biggest fan of, as it's a very common feature to see from American Girl, but her freckles and unique wig length move her all the way to overall a good doll. Next is 38, who I think was Julia from Basil Mentos. I'm gonna put her in outstanding in every way. Yes, she has bangs, but her color of red is like that pumpkin-y red that I really like. She has freckles, the hazel green eyes, and there's just so many iconic 38s out there. AG Spirit Studios, Basil Mentos, like this doll's outstanding, and I'm pretty sure she is a dream doll for a lot of people too. Next is 61, and she's also outstanding. Another another of my favorite redhead dolls. I had just gotten my first ever American Girl doll when this doll released, so 61's release and then the whole revamp of the Truly Me pets is something I remember very fondly, one of my earliest American Girl collector memories, but I never did end up buying this doll. I remember when Riverdale became a huge craze, everyone was getting 61 and making her Cheryl Blossom, but I absolutely love this style of wig. I own it for a few other dolls, and it's just super long, curly like waves, really great to do hairstyles on. She has green eyes, which is something I need for my collection. I don't have a doll with green eyes yet, and even though I think she would have been cuter with freckles or something, and she is a boring classic mold, I just really love that wig, and that's why she's outstanding in every way. This, I believe, is 65, and I'm gonna put her in matte, could have been better. I do like this shade of red with the blue eyes, but compared to some of the other redheads on this list, her wig just still feels a bit boring. It's been done in other colors before, and there's just not anything that really makes me gravitate towards this doll. Next is Mary Ellen, and we are definitely not putting her at the bottom. I'm gonna put her in outstanding in every way. I love Mary Ellen. I've got to show some Mary Ellen love. Yes, she's a classic mold. Yes, she has hazel eyes, but she did come before Courtney, so she was the original redhead doll with side bangs, classic mold. Her hair down, and as a modern Mary Ellen, is so beautiful. It's so long and it's wavy. You can do so many hairstyles on this doll. Her side bangs can get a little bit funky if you have a Mary Ellen. Like, there'll be parts of her long hair that really want to go where the side bangs are, but her hair is so cute. Even just like in the high ponytail curled like her stock photo, it's so cute. I love Mary Ellen so much. I don't use mine as much as I used to, but if you love doing hairstyles and you want a redheaded doll, get Mary Ellen. Next is Miss Mia St. Clair, and I'm gonna put her in, I don't know, I'm gonna put her in overall good doll, but she's very close to like the meh could have been better tier. She just feels boring to me. Like, I think at the time she would have been a really cool doll, but there are a few Truly Me dolls that look similar to her, such as the one sitting right next to her, and even 38 looks a little bit similar with the classic mold freckles and that shade of red hair. She doesn't stand out to me with her wig as much as some of the others on this list. I'm not like, this is such a cool wig, I need Mia just for that hair, but I don't hate her appearance either. Next is Nelly, and I am not the biggest Nelly fan. I know she's a dream doll for a lot of people, but for me, she's never really stood out too much. But I'm gonna put her in overall a good doll because I think as a redhead, she is quite unique. She has a Josefina mold, a mold that we've only also seen on Blaire, but she has freckles, blue eyes, short hair with bangs, and I think it's really cute. It makes Nelly look cute. Maybe eventually she'll grow on me, but in terms of the redheads, she is quite unique, and that is why she's overall a good doll. The last doll we are going to be talking about is Sage Copeland, a dream doll when I first got into American Girl, but she has fallen off my wish list. Make sure to watch that video, dolls that are no longer on my wish list, if you want to know why. But I'm gonna probably put her in meh could have been better. Is her wig unique for American Girl? Yes. This whole auburn color is something you don't see too often. I love the twist that she comes in, and her hair is super long, which means you can do lots of styles with it. She is a classic mold, but she has really pretty blue eyes and freckles. But the main reason she is in the middle is just because I've seen so many people have Sages in bad condition. I'm sure if you really tried, you could take care of her hair and make it look good, but I've just seen so many Sages with like dry hair, split ends, in bad condition, that I'm pretty sure the longevity of her hair and keeping it good is not as easy as it would be to take care of a doll like 61's hair, Blaire's hair. Actually, I've heard Blaire's hair can be a little bit difficult, but I like her wig more than Sage. Or Mary Ellen's hair, they're just easier to take care of, and if you were to find one secondhand, you would probably find those dolls up there with better conditioned hair than you would with Sage. Her hair is nice, I just don't think it holds up super well over time. So that is my tier list of the redheaded dolls. I really don't hate any of these dolls. I love redheads and I would take any of them in my collection, honestly. But of course, some do have to be better than others, and this is mainly just based on their wig, how unique it is for American Girl, and what feature combinations I like the most, but really even the dolls at the bottom I still really like. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, do you own any redheaded dolls? The only one I own is Mary Ellen, and of course I own that wig that I showed you guys earlier. If you did want to check out that shop, the link will be in the description. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel for more American Girl videos. Have an amazing day, and I will see you guys soon with a new video. Bye!